So he's toast pretty quick in a couple of hits.
I'll try to kill you even if it kills me.
Yeah, I'm doing 16,000.
So here's a fight you're supposed to lose.
Vice versa.
Get to hear the music again later.
Oh yeah. I'll let the music loop like once or twice too, so we can hear it. Boom. Alright, so that was easy.
I thought you were going to demonstrate why you have to lose that fight.
Big fight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's hard to demonstrate it because I survive every attack easily.
Yeah,
Like the first time through, it's really hard because you're usually under leveled by this point, and you can't. If you attack the boss, you miss every time. Even if I glitch the character's skill level up to H7, which gives you a 99% hit rate, you miss it.
Yeah, isn't that guy only deal like maybe 1,200 damage to you per attack?
Yeah, or less. Like 800 to 1,200. That's about right.
Please don't die for a fourth time.
Yeah.
Three is sufficient.
Oh yeah, so at this point, they revived my party as well, so everybody else is alive again. I like to play the game and see how long they can survive. So now we're going to the Dark World. What's kind of the real pain about this is not only can you not save in any dungeon, as soon as you enter that portal, or rather as soon as you come up to the top of the Crystal Tower there and fight Zonde, you can't leave. You're forced to go to the end of the game without being able to go back or save.
I'm sure I'm not the only one that lost like an hour and a half of fighting and stuff in the DS version because of dying to the final boss.
I was lucky that I had it on. I did the Android. I played it on the Android port, and I was just quick saving for a long time, just grinding. Just pick it up one day and grind it during my lunch break until I was like 20 levels higher than when I came in, and I was confident I could beat the final boss. But I knew about how bad it was.
Yeah, it's got to stink to burn up almost all your potions and healing items in that last fight, and then be told, "Hey, go to the Dark World. Wait, I need to go to the shop first."
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was running out of potions. That was the thing that made me pretty much forced me to go to the final boss. So the idea here, as you can tell, there's a lot of out-of-bounds visual cues and navigation and stuff, making this slightly tricky. Like screenshots really help. But the idea is to go to each one of these dark crystals and free the Dark Warriors, which will each one of them reduces the power of the final boss. But no matter what, I can't go to the final boss and kill her. I have to free all the Dark Warriors. So, all right, let's see how long it takes these guys to stay alive here.
Dead.
Oh,
No problem.
you totally need those guys as well.
So I can. Yeah. They had no chance. I was kind of messing.
Shout outs to BG, Vicky, and Duckfish too. It's totally necessary in that fight.
The corpse support.
Just like to.
Very fearless season.
So exit doesn't work in this dungeon, sadly. No more exit shortcuts to go to the fridge or anything. So we've got to backtrack out of each of these. Back to the Dark World. It's a separate. There's this hub area where I spawn, and each of the four corners take you to just like a mini dungeon, just with a few out of bounds like navigations and a boss. So there's 4 bosses, 4 dark crystals to free the 4 dark warriors, and then you go into the center part of the hub to fight the final boss. Once she's been fully weakened. I really like this music too. Really, the end game has just killer music.
All the music in this game is awesome. Yep.
Remember, this is the Let's Listen to the FF3 OST run.
I like how we don't even have battles to interrupt it too.
Yep.
Because it isn't until Final Fantasy V they stop reloading the music and doing battles.
The uninterrupted Dark Crystals theme and Silk's Tower theme are really nice. Make it a pleasant playthrough. Alright, so I can't forget to do this. The next boss is the boss that casts break on the, well, shoot. Ambush. Why is every battle that I accidentally get into an ambush? Right, dude. So, anyways, the next boss is the one that casts break on the second turn. Usually I go before he does on the second turn and kill him, but sometimes he manages to actually get that spell off, and it has like a 10% chance to hit me, and it would instantly kill me. So that's why I made an onion helmet, and the onion helmet gives you status immunity. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that's equipped. All right, it gives you status immunity, so guaranteeing I survive this.
Are any of the random monsters in here actually dangerous if you mess up the manipulation?
A couple of guys can cast break too. One guy can cast death. Yeah, and death has a much higher success rate actually. So if I wasn't wearing the onion helmet, death would kill me. But onion helmet pretty much guarantees you survive. But yeah, I went first on the second turn, so there was no.
Yep, exactly.
It's not break 2; it's a 5-character limit, so brack 2. Whatever. So that's 2 of the dark crystals, 2 to go. Oh shit. I mean, oops. Yeah. Okay. I forgot there was an additional one on the way out. Ugh. Like, I'm always doing this. At the end of the run, I'm just antsy, and I'm just like accidentally getting into battles. And it's dumb because there's only like 12 battles left to skip in the game. It's nearly done. Sweet. Okay. All right. We got it. One more. Yeah. That's right. Right?
Yeah.
Right. This one, looking at the right wall, 3 columns of wall. Indicates when I need to use the potion there. This one is 1 tile from the corner. There's a convenient hidden passageway in this part that makes the section very short.
Maze, what maze?
Yeah. So, this is Ahriman. Ahriman has really high defense. I don't think I'll be doing 9999 to this guy.
Is it actually impossible to kill the final boss without fighting all of these mini bosses, or just really long?
That's right, yeah. No, you just miss the final boss over and over again. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Medio. Okay, it's the 3-rounder. Yeah, this is one of 3 bosses that takes 3 rounds to kill. I mean, at least since the big rat fight. So that kind of illustrates how much damage I'm doing. That boss actually has 35,000 HP. And so it's clearly doing more than 9999 there. Has to be doing at least 12,000 a turn. It's actually around 16,000. The next couple of bosses will illustrate that as well. There. Alright, 1 crystal to go. So, this is like the only RPG I run. I love supporting other RPG speedrunners, though. It's really hard to take the time to route it and play RPGs, though, for me. I don't think I'll be doing any other RPGs anytime soon, speedrunning-wise. If I had infinite time, it'd be cool to speedrun Breath of Fire 3. I love that game. But it's like a 9-hour run, so I'm like, maybe not. There are some other ones, but
I've got a few donations as well.
okay, yeah.
So, got 3 donations here. Will Mosher donated $10, who says, "Congratulations, Duckfist. Not only are you blowing apart this game, you're blowing apart my mind." We have $5 from Olgora, who says, I thought that FFX2 had the best airship, but I found out that FF3's airship has a fat chocobo. Nothing beats fat chocobo.
Yeah. So, I like to make fun of this boss's name. It's the two-headed D. I don't know where they came out with that.
Giving it to D.
But,
Dirty,
but
dirty man.
this boss actually does a ton of damage. That just did 7,500 damage to me. So, yeah. So this also illustrates how much damage I'm doing. The boss has 29,000 HP, and I killed it in 2 rounds. So I have to be doing more than 15,000 damage a hit there. But anyways,
Yeah,
please keep
final donation. Jeffardo says, donates $24 and says, wish I could replay FF3 the way you're doing it on stream, Duckfist. Haha. Thanks and keep up the good work, bro.
Thank you. But yeah, I typically speedrun like platformers and stuff. I'm a big platformer fan. I love playing those types of games. Like, love Mega Man. Speedrun Ninja Gaiden occasionally. And I'm currently learning Super Mario Brothers 3. So I'm going to be speedrunning that. When I get home, my streams will probably be mostly Super Mario Bros. 3 streams. So if you like that stuff, hit me up on my channel, give me a follow. I'll occasionally do an FF3 speedrun. I'm not too, like, I don't really care too much about improving my time. It's just fun to play through every now and then. And for me, the run was mostly getting the route down. And now that I'm comfortable with it, I think I've, like, succeeded in that. I don't really care to push it too far. But if I wanted to be picky, I'm pretty sure I could shave 5 minutes off of my personal best and bring it down to, like, a 152 or 153.
Duckfist, I don't know, have you already explained how the task differs from your run?
What's up?
How the task differs from your run?
The tasks, well, all the tasks do some kind of job glitch. The 39-minute tasks, it's been outdated by the recent credit swap tasks. But 39-minute by Pure Huko does this crazy inventory glitch where it fills your entire inventory up with items, with random items, and it uses the glitched airship to fly across mountains. And it's pretty crazy. I recommend going on YouTube, and there's a cool video you can watch of that task, where there's annotations and the author explains exactly what he's doing. But anyways, all the battles are over. This is the final boss.
Oh man, this one, no, it didn't kill you. You killed yourself.
Yeah.
But, you know, because it couldn't kill you quickly enough.
Yeah, so as you can see, 732 damage. Yeah, it would take like 50 rounds to kill me. So she's dead in 3 hits. She's 45,000 HP. Just gonna let the music play for a loop here because it's so good.
I do like that they actually gave her more attacks and stuff in the remake too.
Yeah, that's right. In the NES version, all she does is Flare Wave. So all you have to do is grind enough to be able to survive an onslaught of Flare Wave throughout the battle. And that can take a while.
Does Flare Wave do anything except damage?
Nah, just damages everybody in your party. In the remake, the final boss actually there's 2 other targets. They're like the 2 little snake things are also targets, and there's a little bit more dynamic of a fight there. Like they cast different spells, and she casts different spells, and you can take out the 2 other targets, and I think they like come back after a certain amount of time, so you like disable them temporarily. I don't know. It's been a little while, but it's definitely a more challenging fight as far as strategy goes, rather than just survive. But yeah, so
Do you reckon you can survive this?
Huh?
Do you reckon you can survive this?
It's done.
Okay, good. That was close.
It was around 213.
213. Cool. So yeah, that's the walkthrough of Final Fantasy 3. You got to see most of it.
That's the intended gameplay.
Yeah.
They skipped a couple of small areas in the game. There's a couple of towns that you didn't get to see.
Yeah.
Didn't get to see the Forbidden Land Eureka. You didn't get to see Salonia, the Temple of Time, Dorga's Cave. Those are some big dungeons right there. The Temple of Time and Dorga's Cave.
You skipped a few random encounters, but
Yeah.
those would have been dull anyway.
About 188 random encounters.
God. Oh, so dull.
Yeah. You never got the other airship. You get this really fast-moving airship that also a submarine. It lands in water and goes in water. There's kind of a submarine world map too, with a couple of locations like FF5. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, like if you haven't played this game, it's pretty much the precursor to FF5. The whole job system and submarine and airship. Kind of the what's up?
Multiple worlds and all that.
Multiple worlds, yeah. So this Final Fantasy pioneered a lot of that stuff. I think the battle system is much more smoother in this game. It's the last non-ATB battle system that started in FF4, but in this battle system it did stuff like if you everyone targets the same enemy and the enemy dies, they'll automatically attack other enemies.
That's a big improvement in this game.
Yes, that was really annoying in FF1 and stuff.
They're actually faster paced battles too.
Yeah. They took away all the menu board, all the borders on the screen in the battles, so it's more like seamless. There's damage numbers above enemies' heads in this. That's the first time they did that.
I like the little numbers that show like what is queued against which enemy
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, so you can tell what people have done the previous turns. Yeah. So we're going home. We haven't even met two of the people we're with, but we're going home with them.
Oh, do you meet your taxi drivers before you go home with them?
No, that's right. Yeah, they just picked us up, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought they had some kind of plot significance. but
No,
I'm just
no,
not gonna worry about it.
they're just the taxi. They're pretty good, pretty good taxi.
Hope they don't want a tip. I mean, we did loot that one castle. We have a few extra onion shields we can pass out. I
Yeah.
guess.
Probably sell those or something. The chat is very appreciative. Also, one of them is asking, no glitched 8-minute run?
I don't know the route for it. I wasn't really interested in learning it.
You just do a different series of actions during a gin fight in order to trigger the credits.
Not even that much. You don't even you pretty much you do the max inventory glitch in the first town, the town of on the north side of the town, there's some spots where you can get battles at, and you pretty much buy enough items at the shop to fill up your inventory, and you drop like a dagger or something onto your job. So when your job is Onion Knight, that's job 0 in memory, and the job address is the first address after the end of the inventory. So if you have if your job is non-zero, like it was for me, I made it a red mage, it skips over it, so your job doesn't glitch. But if your job is Onion Knight, the first item that's canceled after the inventory is filled, that item drops into the job slot. So you drop a specific item, I forget which one, into the job slot, and you also manipulate a few other things to get the command to work right, and then you just select the command in battle and it warps to the credits. That's actually done way before Jin. That's in that. You fight the land turtle, you watch the 2-minute opening sequence, you go to town, you enter battle, you fill your inventory, and then select the job command, and the game's done. So that's...
Chromas, and for the others wondering, there is kind of a bonus stream schedule. The Englishman will be doing Papa EO next on PC. But while there is a schedule, and I think there is a picture of it, I don't know if someone can link it, but it's kind of loose because it kind of depends on the runners already being in the room when their run is ready to start.
I'd have to take another picture after updating some of these too.
Yeah, there's that. Well, didn't stop me from beating your ass, did it?
Apparently, we didn't hit you hard enough.
No.
So would the Englishman be okay with starting a few minutes early?
Well, he's there at the PC.
Okay. We can watch this credit sequence. It's kind of a neat credits, so. Okay.
This is where you go with the credits warp, right? You actually skip the ending and just go straight to this.
Yes, I think that's right. Yeah. I think the only person that I know that does the credits warp runs, he's Dio Generate is his Twitch name. Dio Generate. He also has a walkthrough of how to do it. It explains all the steps that you need to actually do it. It involves playing the piano. Actually, you have to play the piano in the first town in order to do it. I think that's
Another connection to FF5.
right. Yeah, there's pianos in it. I sadly didn't visit any of the pianos. No piano flexes. Yeah.
In case I need
And
more
I
socks
wanted,
in emergency.
I was probably gonna have like a donation instead of for doing that at Crystals for Life. This is a quick one, and maybe, and or show off the glitched airship. Set up a save file for the glitched airship because it's too funny. I'll just have to instruct people to turn down the game audio a little bit because it just like blares sound when you do it. So Fiesel, level G7, Trooper.
He's a 7th level G.
So that's not Hex. It's the game just like starts going into other characters. It's like level 166 or 167 or something. So BJ Dice got us through Big Rat. Applause for that guy.
And then everyone else.
Shout out to Flicky waving his sword about like he did something.
Level 7.
All he did was
Make it rest in
add
peace.
more way for Fiesel to drag around.
Corp support, you know, extra battle commands, and myself.
Duckfist for best corpse of AGDQ.
I don't know how I managed to gain one level higher than that guy. Alright.
You're always a level of Flicky.
And then all these.
Sarah we met inside a cave of the seal before Jin. Sid was in, he was turned to a ghost in the second town.
We let his wife die.
Desh was he's the guardian of the Tower of Owen. He came back from the dead. Elio, she was in the shipwreck. She unlocked the water temple for us and got assassinated. Yeah, the jealous fake light warriors. Alice, the Prince of Salonia, whom we never met. Yeah, Dorga, old guy. We never met him either. Un, okay, she opened up she broke all the bricks for us, and she likes the flute. I think Dorga was. He's in the cave somewhere. You have to access it with the underground with the submarine. That's all I remember.
Was this Sid's first Final Fantasy?
He was in 2.
He is in 2. Okay.
Yeah.
The Chocobos, were those in 2?
Yes. But the music for them is only the first half of the loop from later games. So
Oh,
it's
really?
really, really annoying if you're going across the whole map. Yeah.
Oh, Spike. So I was asking if you're doing a Kingdom Hearts run during bonus stream.
I'm planning on actually doing Rayman because we did a lot of work on it yesterday. Kingdom Hearts would be a very long run, and I wouldn't be able to do a full run. So yeah, I'll talk more about that when I get on stream.
Awesome. Which Rayman?
Rayman 1, the original.
Oh, sweet.
We actually did a lot of rerouting of it and found a lot of new. I brought it to HDQ so people could reroute.
Okay. Yeah, Rayman hype. Also, someone asked, Fiesel is not the runner. Fiesel is just one of the characters. Duckfist is the runner. Fiesel's just some guy.
Dirt Duckfist.
Fiesel was merely the hero.
Yeah, Fiesel played Final Fantasy 1, and I saw him playing. I was like, it'd be cool to pick up, one of the old games. I saw this really glitchy run of this Final Fantasy 3 once. Let me try it out. So that's how that started.
Hasn't, go follow twitch.tv/Fiesel for FF1 runs.
Yeah.
And I always plan on going back to that after this.
Cool. Man, I can't wait.
Too bad FF2 is the
I've heard some people expressing interest in learning FF2 though. I'd like to see it around a bit.
If you look at the Japanese leaderboard for FF2, there's only one run on the Famicom version.
Yeah?
It's all the rest is GBA.
That's pretty insane.
When is Duck Hunt? Duck Hunt is when you come here and run it.
I don't think we have any more.
So that's it.
Duck Hunt running around.
Yeah, I think we successfully destroyed them all. Good job, team. All right, how are you doing, Englishman?
Hey, how many viewers do we have right now?
We're currently on 27,000 viewers.
Nice. Cool. Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to run a quick commercial and then we'll get right on with you.
All right.
Okay, see you in a sec. All right. Yeah, you're on commercial at the moment, so do you want to make sure you're okay for set up the Englishman?
Not by much. Yeah.
Sorry? Apparently, of course, it's static on stream. Apparently, the mic off button
Number
is
of frogs
static
and
on
titles,
stream.
I think it's 20.
Yeah. So I just have to like lean back.
No, I already
Lean
got
back.
it.
Lean back.
Yeah.
Lean back. Lean back.
The Englishman.
How long are you in station for?
I don't know. I kind of want to watch Papa Yo.
What is that game even like?
It looks pretty cool actually. Like it's kind of like a puzzle platformer-ish type thing. Like,
Yep.
but it's also apparently like a really good story behind it.
Yeah, there's an achievement for killing I think it's 20 frogs at once on the title screen. There's some really weird achievements. Let's see if I can find some. Let's see. Yeah, well it started as a PS3 game, but there's a couple other things like let's see. Yeah, spot 21 frogs at White Frog Massacre.
Okay, welcome back. This is AGDQ bonus stream.
Coming
up next, as soon as we start PC, is the
runs,
Englishman who'll be running
Lula,
Papa
the action
Iyo.
figure, glides a little slower for you, so you can play tag with Lula for 20 seconds.
By the way, spoiler alert, he's not actually English.
And yeah, collecting all the hats. Yeah, there's only 25.
It's kind of funny how many of these runs are just becoming random
Spike will be totally getting this
to
place
those of you who
hyped,
use
as he'll be
Adblock.
doing it with a Rayman run later on in bonus stream.
Let's see. What can I think I've got my settings on. If you play this game, do not use motion blur. It's terrible. Everything you can turn everything else on though.
yeah, you kind of
For those people asking
Well,
about
no,
VODs, you
I
can
usually
totally
don't
watch
mind motion
them.
blur. Just the motion blur in this game is really bad.
Twitch will be saving them, but if you keep an eye out on the SDA forum, speeddemorsarchive.com, they will make a post
I'll
once
explain more about the
most
backstory
/
about the game
all
in a
of
little
the
bit,
YouTube videos are up.
Guys, because this first part does require a little audience participation, if I could ask you either to go in front of the projector or behind me, whichever is more comfortable, because we're gonna have to have a poll. We're gonna have to have a poll.
Nice.
Or at least whoever
Actually,
shouts out
okay,
first
apparently
gets
there's
the
a bunch of
priority.
people have already uploaded some videos to YouTube. So if you search for AGDQ 2014, followed by your game choice, then it may already be up,
participation.
uploaded by a third party. So anyway, let's get Canadian hype.
Canadians, eh?
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this is a decent map to do what I need to do. But oh, are we back from commercial?
No, we're totally broadcasting. You've been broadcasting for a little while now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so whenever you're ready.
Yeah. All right. So first of all, I'll show off a little Easter egg when you look at the frame rate. This is Fred. He's happy when you have a good frame rate, sad when you have a bad one. Anyway, so as you may have noticed, I'm wearing a stupid hat. Kiko has lots of stupid hats. He actually has 25 of them.
Nice.
And I'm gonna let you guys choose which one we go through to start the game. We're gonna alternate. If any of you could just call out which one you like best. This was gonna be a donation incentive. If this game had made it into if this game made it into the main schedule, but as of now, we just frog hat.
The fishbowl's pretty good though.
Fishbowl.
Fishbowl's pretty sweet.
We've got. Let's see. We have a boot. We have the birthday party hat. We have a fish. Fish. Any objections to fish to start? I'm gonna switch hats.
I know someone's chat's starting to
Fish?
realise
Okay,
what's going
fish.
on.
We're gonna start with the fish.
They're pretty hyped for the paper bag.
Yeah.
Wow, they really are hyped for the paper
I'll
bag.
switch to the paper bag of shame during the next cutscene. It's like 10 minutes in. The paper bag of shame. It's just a shout out to Charlie Brown. That's all. Anyway, so yeah, backstory about this game. Papa Leo is a.
By the way, chat has exploded with hats.
Yes. It's an indie puzzle platformer, which has the unique advantage of actually being in 3D, which is pretty rare for the genre. It came out on PSN at first in 2012. It is inspired by lead designer Vander Caballero and his experiences with dealing with an abusive and alcoholic father. The developers are Minority Studios. They're based out of Montreal. They're also working on another similar game called Silent Enemy, which is a top-down game that's going to be dealing with bullying in the same way that this game deals with domestic abuse.
Sorry, the chat have now turned. They're now fishing. They're now spamming fish.
Yes.
See, the chat loves the fish.
Yeah, the chat loves the fish. Okay, we'll
Shout out
switch.
to chat delay.
Yeah, there are plenty of unskippable cutscenes through which you can toggle through the hats. So we'll go with the paper bag of shame after the first one.
Okay, so I'm gonna start.
So
Just keep spamming your favorite hats, and I'll
Yeah.
make sure